Hi, I'm Microsoft Sam and I will be presenting the internet for 2020 June 30th. A very creepy fact is blue-ringed octopus bite injects neurotoxin, where you have 6 minutes between being bitten to someone starting CPR to keep your heart and lungs functioning, all whilst being totally aware of what is happening to you. White House aware of Russian bounties back in 2019, so either the president is incompetent or the president is fine with it. Sketches used by the police in the USSR to identify suspects based on race. Bill Murray actually bowled 3 strikes in a row in camera to a live audience in one take, and their thunderous applause was real. A very comforting fact is that your body is home to its own ecosystem. Billions of organisms living inside you help digest, dispose, and survive. If you ever feel like you're useless, remember that you literally mean the world to your gut flora. Toilet cubicles with a lot of space under the door, cash mail, to main political parties, paid order, and side effects of medication ads are not normal for anyone but Americans. Be kind to everyone. Wait, even Gary? Yeah, Gary's the worst. Look, we've been through this. Yes, be kind to Gary as well. Ha. Suck it, losers. Not now, Gary. Many doctors have stopped calling cancer treatment a fight or battle, because it misrepresents how treatment works. If treatments fail, the patient is left with guilt and false belief that they didn't fight hard enough. Me is not canceling families who won't hang out with me due to my saying all lives matter. That is a very strange way of saying, my family won't hang out with me, because I'm racist. All this coordination and balance, but it's the high five they have problem with. Karen refuses to pay the fine.
I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
But, well, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
If that's all you want to do.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Step out.
No.
Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out. Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Do you want me
Step
to...
out. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I am not... You better leave me.
Put your hands behind your
Leave
back.
me alone.
Put your hands behind. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Lay down and put your hands behind your back. Now.
You did not have to taser me.
You wouldn't comply. You wouldn't get out. And then you tried to kick me. So,
Why?
yes, I did.
Yeah, I tried to kick you because
Yeah.
I'm a country girl. Because no, I
And
didn't
you got
like being
tased
thrown on
because
the
of
floor.
it.
Yes, and I didn't like being thrown on the ground.
Well, next time, listen to what I'm telling you to do.
If she was black, she would be dead. Bill Gates said, I will always choose a lazy person to do a difficult job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. What's a real-life example of this? I plug clocks in at midnight so they are already set. JRPGs be like, Chapter 1, Find Lost Kitty, Final Chapter, Kill God. House Democrats looking to impeach Attorney General William Barr for turning the Justice Department into a political tool to protect Trump. I put on a mask and literally within seconds, I am struggling to breathe. The nurses and surgeons who wears masks for 8 hours think maybe you're lying and also a drama queen. An unknown survival fact is that people will naturally want to go out the way they came in, because that's the only exit they remember. So just taking a quick glance and making a mental note of emergency exits could make the difference between a swift exit versus being trampled in a panicking mass of people. India bans 59 Chinese apps. The first time I ever did stand up in the high school talent show, my teacher was like, "I'm going to see you on the Tonight Show one day," so I flew him out. How do I confront my girlfriend who lied about being with her friend, who was actually with me to pick an engagement ring? Just say you were hanging out with her friend, because you needed help with a gift, so you know she wasn't with her, and see what she says. Trust and communication is important, and it would suck to know you proposed to a girl who could be doing you wrong, but also, just as bad to sit there and let that lie eat you alive. Carl Reiner, a comedian, passed away at age 98. Built a VR simulation to practice cutting my wife's lockdown hair. Nailed it. A mind-blowing macro photograph of an ant. Senate no longer requires Canadians to report foreign election help. When earthquake hits at the wrong time. I'm going to rock your world, babe. Protesters set up a guillotine outside of Jeff Bezos' DC home. The children at my son's elementary school have started referring to me as a Karen, and mocking my chic hairstyle. Is there anything I can do in the way of legal action to prevent this? I am deeply offended. Well, posting a question about suing 80-year-olds is probably the wrong way to beat the stereotype. You can legally change your name to Karen, then you don't have to feel offended anymore. What do they call Karens in Europe? Americans. Americarons. Girl tweets that Justin Bieber raped her years ago. Justin shows evidence that it's a false claim and sues for $20 million. Girl, Pikachu meme. Reddit, me took. New swine flu found in China has pandemic potential. Women shot multiple times while trying to steal a Nazi flag from a man's yard. It's so fucking bizarre that he's been mowing neighbors' yards, smiling, and waving at everyone, but would wear a Nazi outfit with the swastika armband. Arnold is not a self-made man, because he had a lot of help and didn't do it alone. Human face after 4 years of war. The same people who said Kaepernick disrespected the troops are remarkably silent in Trump doing nothing about Russia putting bounties of U.S. troops. Tati Westbrook, an internet personality, talks about her 2019 scandal, where she calls another internet personality, James Charles, out for being a sexual predator. She mentioned it was not because that person promoted competing brands, but because she was fed poisonous lies by other people who were probably bitterly jealous of James' success. The clovers that cover the floor of the California redwood forest. A normal day at the pool. Hitting the buffalo.
Hungry boy. Hey, for fuck's sake. Hey, Josh, slide in there.
I was so nervous.
Slide in the pool.
What's going on? I'm just not gone.
The last Inca emperor in the 1950s. Trump understands how to stop the virus, but he just doesn't care about you. This father/son duo decided to get in shape together. Even if Trump loses in November, America will still need to purge his legacy of corruption, racism, and inequality. Bobcat headbutts. User Thibson35 makes a Pequel meme about deactivating his account so user Thibson34 can have his username after he gets banned. Streamers XQC and Ninja feuded in Twitter over sponsored charity streams. I harvested the cookie dough from my ice cream and baked it. This is the result. It tastes like a cookie, but not good in the texture. Life pro tip: don't use your children's embarrassing stories as dinner party talk, because humiliating your children for a laugh isn't cool. This book getting trimmed. Reddit bans the _Donald subreddit as part of a hate speech purge. The police coming straight from the underground. 60-plus groups demand Senate pass Sanders' amendment to cut the Pentagon budget by $74 billion. Detroit police said that the officer who drove through protesters was just trying to escape. Pro-black is not anti-white. Advertisement for strippers offers free payment if they send your dog there. New York City Mayor de Blasio announces plan to slash police budget by $1 billion. Affluent suburbanite Rambo starter pack. Steal this look. Training didn't cost anything, because this model has no training. When seatbelts were first introduced in 1968, there were idiots who insisted they infringe on their freedoms, and would physically cut them out of their cars. We make fun of those people now. Can you guess who we'll be making fun of in 2072? Cop who sexually assaulted 13 women cries like a little baby as he receives 263 years behind bar.
Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years. Count 6. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of stalking. Count 7. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of sexual battery.
Me in school wondering why plagiarism is such a big deal. Me when someone steals my memes without credit. Using a laser cube to draw projected images. Don't feel bad about not having a girlfriend yet. Remember, Shrek didn't have a girlfriend until he was 30. What if? Shrek is 30. Today, I learned that Isaac Newton predicted the end of the world to happen around 2060. He believed humanity would then progress into an era of divinely inspired peace. Liberation. A woman removes her niqab after her city is freed from ISIS control. Officer enters wrong house.
Get it out of my face now.
This camera.
Yeah, I know it's a camera.
Okay,
Get
then.
it out of my face. You got
Okay.
that light, Brian.
All right.
You want to go to jail? Get it down.
Give me that rest. Give me that warrant. I asked you for a
Put
warrant.
the light down.
I ain't got to put my light down.
Get that light out of my face.
I ain't got to get nothing out of your face, man. This is my house. I can't see. Now, I asked y'all for the paper before you even hit this door.
Is there more to this? Like, how did it end? Doyoung is trending for being the artist behind the Neo Zone, the final round album giveaway. Number Save the World is trending because the Fortnite game recently released a survival game called Save the World. Since the player base of Save the World is dying, they are asking us to save the world. Tuesday vibes. Carl Reiner, comedy legend and creator of Dick Van Dyke Show, dies at 98. Rand Paul is now warning Americans at Senate hearing about relying on expert advice in fight against. Well, that's using the preaching to the choir idiom. Tati is still trending from her mistakenly calling another internet personality out for being a sexual predator. Also, we still haven't arrested the officers who killed Breonna Taylor. Number America Stronger with Biden is trending as an advertisement for Biden. Tati is still trending for her husband, Will Smith, allowing her to have an affair. Number Putin's GOP is trending as a negative advertisement against the Republican Party. Police used pepper spray to clear the park of a violent Virgil for Elijah, who was killed by the police.